Hello world, welcome back to Accelerate and welcome to Rhys's R34 Saloon.
Yeah, now this is another JDM legend.
Yep.
And some really interesting stories behind this.
Let's get stuck in.
Let's check it out.
So guys, you've joined us out on the road in Rhys's R34. I've been so looking forward to this. We've known about this car for a while. Obviously, we've known Rhys for a while. And you may recognize it from a few show videos, because any chance I get, I put this thing on a video, because there's just something about it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is probably my favorite four-door R34. Not fanboying too much. I don't know a great deal about the R34s. I mean, everyone knows the GTR and things like that. But I'll be honest, anything that's not a GTR, I'm not the best with. But thankfully, we've got a bit of an R34 guru with us. So first of all, obviously, I want to say a massive thank you. Really appreciate you bringing the car out, man.
Guys, not a problem.
And mainly because, once again, we're still in the bad part of the year. It was actually snowing just now when we were doing the cinematics. So like I said, I really appreciate you bringing the car down. As you can tell, this is by no means a standard R34. Do you want to give us a quick run through of the mods that you can remember? Because there's a lot under it.
Basic breathing mods on the engine. I got other bits and pieces to go on, but we'll leave that for another day.
Yep.
So straight 3-inch exhaust.
I got to ask about these. Is it because it's loud, but it's such a smooth, nice sound?
The only silencers we got is the turbo and the cat. So
is that what it is?
Yeah, we are road legal. We are fully road
okay,
legal.
I didn't realise there was a cat in it.
No, the cat is still there. The cat is still there.
But the rest of it's straight pipe?
Straight pipe.
That's why it's a nice, smooth sound, fair play.
Recently I done the airbags. Yeah, I got a lot of hate for that, but Nick Whelan's, I should have listened to years ago. We now have 3P management with BC shocks. Interior, well, like we're sat in a DC3, DC5, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought I recognised them, and I got to say, anyone who sat in them will know, Recaro, we always say they know what they're doing. They're so comfy, but my God, they're supportive as well. I imagine if you're a bit wider, Kenny will probably have fun when he sits in you, but...
I don't know, I'm quite chubby myself.
You're just really tall, man. I forget how tall you are.
I'm 6'2", and when this was standard, my head was rubbing on the sunroof, and I had to have a sunroof. Like, these cars have a sunroof.
Well, this is another thing me and Rhys were saying about the R34s, especially the Saloon. You look at it, you think this is a big car, but it's only when you put it next to something more modern, or when you see someone like you sat in it, you've got the seat really low.
Oh, yeah.
And your headroom is very minimal.
Yeah.
Well, the exterior-wise, like I said, this is not a standard. What kit? Do you know what kit it's running? Or
when it came over from Japan, they'd already painted it, and it had a Euras kit on it. Nice. Also had a massive spoiler, which I liked, but the guy I had it off took it off.
I've seen the photo. Yeah, I've seen the photos of that. Yeah,
the big wing on the back.
Yeah.
But like you say, he got it brought in from Torque GT. He had it for a little bit where I got it.
Yep.
Then Jazz at Endless Road saved the old BN Sports demo car, which someone had cut the roof off. Like the front end of the car was in the 2004 Tokyo Auto Salon, where the car was made by BN Sports.
That's mad.
It ended up over here in the late 2000s. That's why now the front of the car has got a BN Sports bonnet, wings, front bumper.
That's mad. Well, this is why we couldn't wait to get into this car, because it's, I gotta say, the air ride, just say going into some, it's so, a lot of people slate bags, and I'll be fair, I used to be one of those people many years ago.
I was one of them.
But it's mad that you can, now I still believe that on a track maybe, bags are never going to be as good as coilovers, but you know, for what you use this car for.
I would argue that these days. I would argue that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd argue that. I reckon bags on a track would be interesting.
It'd be interesting, but one of my mates did it on an S3 and he just couldn't get on with it. But I was going to say, for what you use it for,
oh yeah,
you take it to shows, you drive it. I mean, bags, you can't go. It'd be stupid not to, I think. Damn noise.
Smooth though, isn't it?
It's so smooth.
This is standard power as well.
nice bit of torque mid-range. Like I said, I wasn't expecting it to pull my face off, but you've got the nice, smooth power delivery. But that torque mid-range...
It's still a standard plastic turbo.
That's mad. And it is the noise on this thing. Like I said, even when you started it up, just gives you, it's got that lovely sort of straight 6 RB smoothness.
Yeah, it's not a fast car.
No, but you didn't design, that's to say,
no.
Rhys hasn't built it. I made the mistake of calling it a show car. Rhys did correct me, and I will admit, like, now you've mentioned it, Rhys, you drive this car a lot, don't you?
Oh yeah, you'll find this car outside Screwfix on the weekend.
Close your eyes.
Rhys patiently waiting.
No, look at the nervous look.
It's too high. That's all right. I'm leaving it high until I get out on the road, just so you know. So I don't want to catch anything.
Yeah, this is the second car we've done on air, but we always get nervous using the air, but Rhys has told us.
Yes.
Well, how
shall I drop it down now then so we can see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold it. On the second one. I think that's right. Yeah. It's like a monkey trying to use a bleeding keyboard.
Yeah, left button, otherwise you'll catch
That's it, that one twice then as well, yeah?
That one twice, yeah.
Right.
Same
See, we're learning. Right.
We got there in the end, thank you, dude. Right, now, we can tell you how this beautiful R34 drives.
Yes. Let's drop it down while we're here. Yeah, it dropped then, didn't it?
I think so. It's still at 100 though. Why didn't these things work for us? Ah, right,
there we go.
That's cool.
Yes, as
Right.
you can see, we're new to this.
Sorry, guys. You joined.
And the pop. Oof. So yeah, as we said earlier, this thing is basically a cruiser, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I made the mistake of saying it's a show. That is cool.
Whoa, Metro!
Yeah, so I made the mistake of saying, oh, it's a show car. Rhys did quickly correct me, saying he drives this. I mean, he does take it to shows. I consider it a show car because the way it looks,
yeah, totally.
It is amazing. But he does drive this a lot, and he said that's the main reason. He got a lot of hate, as people do for whatever reason, for putting air on it. But since he's put the air on it, he drives it so much more. I mean,
yeah, well,
look how comfy it is.
It is really taking the bumps really well as well. It's not crashy on a thing. It's actually just soaking them up really, really nice. And some of them you can't even really feel it. You can just feel the car just taking them.
Considering you look at this car and you think this is decked. I mean, even rolling, it looks low.
It
but
does.
Because Rhys said a lot of it is the kit, but it just drives.
It drives really nice. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's, you know, usually we go up through the twisty roads and stuff, but that's not what this car's about.
No.
So it was just nice to be able to go out in the driver's seat and just to feel, you know, everything about it. Like, it's, to be honest, the steering's really, really responsive as well.
Everything just feels really tight on it.
Yeah, that's the thing about these type of cars.
Yeah, now Rhys has owned this, what? Did he say 6 years?
Yeah.
He's obviously put a lot of love into it.
Yes.
Like I say, it's a testament, because all Japanese cars rattle, you know, they feel cheap, but this
part of the character.
Yeah, but this just feels solid. I mean, I haven't been in the driver's seat yet, but it does feel solid.
It does feel really nice. Rhys doesn't let anyone drive this, by the way.
That's not everything I was going to say.
Doesn't let.
It started when we first met him. He's like, yeah, we'd love to do a video, but no one drives it.
Yes.
But like we said, he's got to know us, and he's like, right, okay, you guys respect cars, so he's given us the go ahead. So honestly, Rhys, thank you so much.
Yeah,
I really appreciate the trust.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I don't want to go boot in it, but I'm just going to give it a little.
It's just the noise. You got to hear the noise.
That's
just
straight 6. That's 4th gear. Oh, so smooth.
Yes.
And then you got the flutter and
like you said, there's something about 90s Jap cars, like, you know what to expect, like all the plastics and everything feel the same.
Cheap.
And good. I was just going to say, I had a Micra, and it just, I'm getting Micra vibes, and I know that's a massive insult.
I was going to say, whoa, no.
Oh, so small. So one thing I will say that surprised me is how, again, it's a Nissan, and these were, back in the day when they were launched, they were just normal economical family cars.
It's a 4-door family car.
Yeah. Oh my god, wow. So, that noise.
Nice.
It's so smooth.
That's the thing with these straight sixes. Now, this is the Neo, as opposed to the normal RB25.
Yeah, so it is an RB25,
Yes.
but it is the DET Neo, which is obviously used in the later ones.
Yeah, it's
and
just
they were very revised, weren't they?
Yeah, they
did
were.
a lot.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of top end more than anything. But I do believe that they were built for economy.
Yeah. Because like I said, yeah, when they were released, even to the point with the R34, they were never meant to be performance cars. I mean, obviously the GTR was.
Yeah.
But the R35, especially the Saloon, it was supposed to be an economical family car. I would happily do. I mean, Rhys does a long journey. He drove over an hour to get to us today.
He did, yeah.
And he wasn't upset at all, and I can see why, because this is just
comfy.
lovely.
I mean, these seats are absolutely lovely as well. Even the bonnet, though, look at the...
I was literally just going to get out of my head. I love how you've got the bonnet there. You think, wow, sure. Look out the window. All you can see is that massive wing. I think it's a Type X wing. I'm not 100% sure.
It's cool.
But that is, and like you said, I have absolutely no inclination. I will happily just cruise in this thing.
This is what I mean, like, and he's built it for the right purpose.
Yeah.
You could go chasing numbers, do you know what I mean? But
well, he said the airbags are not cheap. He said he could have added like 500 brake if it wasn't for the airbags, but he chose the airbags because he likes to drive it.
Yeah, I know it's quite controversial, but
yeah, and he takes his family out in it. It's just,
well, this is it, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's cool.
So I just want to make that noise. Just see that mid-range torque.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's the straight six is so smooth.
Yeah,
so smooth.
I'm in control of an R34. I mean,
it's cool.
I can't be the only fanboy here, but this is just cool.
As you know, it's one of my favorite cars.
Yeah, it always has been
one of my favorite cars of all time. So yeah, thanks again for letting us do it.
Yeah, and I just love, like I said, we know it's not a performance car, but you know, as a cruiser, man,
it works.
Guess what? I want an R34 now.
He wants everything. So that was Rhys's R34.
Another car. I know I seem to say it a lot. Basically, my goal in life is to drive as many cool cars as we can. And the R34, let's be fair, is one of them. And I gotta be honest, ever since seeing this one, Rhys's one, I've always wanted to have a go.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. We've seen it at a lot of shows. And I didn't realise I've probably known Rhys since I was about 18.
Mad, isn't it?
So,
small world.
It's a very small world. But yeah, to see this in the flesh and to be behind the wheel today, it's just been an absolute game changer for us.
Experiences. So. And if you guys ever get a chance to see this in person, because the road presence on it is absolutely incredible, and it's a testament to what Rhys has done to it.
Yeah, well, he's been following me today, and I've been driving along, looking at my mirror. I'm like, oh no, I'm driving. I just keep looking at the car. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
But anyway, before we ramble too much, obviously, you want to say a massive thank you to Rhys again for trusting us. And like we always say, guys, if it's not just performance cars we do, if you've got just an absolute photogenic car like this as well, we can work around stuff like that.
Yep.
So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Boom! I'm getting an R34.